Alright, I'm back. But yeah, my twin, I think I was feeling his emotions where he just needed to, like, it was, like, also shut off, like, where I was just like, well, I don't want to feel anything. And that can happen, too, with BPD sometimes, so, like, where you, like, we feel too much, and then sometimes you have to shut it off. Well, autism, too, and other neurodivergence. But, like, we feel too much, so sometimes we're able to just, like, we get tired, like, overwhelmed and shit, and we just, like, shut it all off. And I was just like that for days. It was weird. So when I'm like that, I can't move the energy or whatever. It's somebody else's usually. So it was probably his, which is good because he needs to feel that way in order to work through shit, you know, and like get the boundaries and. Anyways, so like, I don't know. I have been pushing him away energetically too. And just like, you're married still, so what the fuck are you coming in here? I don't know, it was just. And I hadn't taken a walk until like a couple days ago. Since me having COVID. It was really like. And my son's been on his spring break since last Thursday. And he wanted me to get him, but I was like, I just don't have this mental, like, I just can't handle it right now. It sounds bad. He's like 14, but like, I just can't handle it, you know. Like, just don't feel up to dealing with another person here. So, and also when I was sick, I was remembering how my roommate was there for me, like, whenever I'd have, like, really intense, ascension symptoms. So then I started to remember the love that I had for him, and then, like, it was just like, okay, what is going on? Like, I did have resentment, and a bunch of resentment, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm like, why am I feeling this again? So it was, like, there for a while until, like, it was yesterday or something. I don't know, like, and it's not like my spirit team lets me do anything. Like, even if I wanted to, my spirit team is just, like, looking at me like, I know you're not gonna accept and settle again, bitch. Like, I'm like, you're right, I'm not. But, like, it's really hard because he's here and who else, and nobody else is. Like, but at the same time, we're not aligned. But, so, like, that Rachel and Ross thing was kind of like for him, but at the same time it's like, when I was trying to find it, I kept seeing like number signs of my twin, and I'm like, bitch, I ain't talking to you about this. Quit showing up. No. No, but it's probably partially to that, about him too, like that it fits. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, but like the dreams, I'll get to the dreams. Like the other night, and there is another dream that I wanted to talk about, but it's, for some reason I can't remember it. I'm sure it'll come up. And the other night though, I was like having dreams, like, it was weird because they were super lucid. They're so lucid lately and vivid. But this last one, that last one was really lucid. But the rest of it's more vivid. Yeah. It's like all this astral traveling, and I don't feel rested. And I'm like, well, I guess it's time for that. I don't know. I know everybody else is like that because they're just like talking about it and stuff. But, okay. So, in that dream the other night, it was like my roommate. Okay, first it was like I was with my youngest daughter's dad again, but it was like a different timeline, different reality. It was weird. And also he was with a guy. I don't know, it was really strange. Like, really weird reality. And then my roommate was in the dream, and it was like there was like a coworker or something that he had to, like, he was trying to help cook, but like that person didn't have a strong enough oven or something, and so it wouldn't cook the chicken and stuff very well. It was weird. And then like one of the pots or pans or whatever was glass and it broke, and I was like, this is random weird shit. Like, I don't even know why I'm talking about this part, but like, it's just part of it, I guess. And then I was like back in my old room of my where I used to live when I was a teenager with my dad, and there was a kitten there, like the kitten that I had, that my youngest daughter had 3 years ago, so she'd be 3 now. I think the people that I gave her to, which was my ex-brother-in-law, well, his ex-girlfriend has her still, I think. Anyways, so she's the same age as Blueberry, that kitten. But it was like we had her, it was like I had her and like she peed or whatever on that my bed I had in that room. I'm like, what, this is really random. I do sometimes have dreams about that. Sometimes I even have nightmares. Like last night I had a dream where like I was having to clean up both of my daughters, like they were babies again, like change their diapers and stuff, and I'm like, sometimes I'll have nightmares about having to clean up their poopy diapers. I don't know why. I'm like, that's one of my sensory hells, is cleaning up shit. So that's probably why. Because it was just like, I can't imagine me doing that now, because like how unmasked I am, how much I don't mask anymore, and so I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, but anyways, and then later in that dream, I don't know, for some reason I was like remembering, I don't know, like for some reason it was like really lucid. All of a sudden I was like okay, I'm showing, and I was like talking, I think I was talking to another divine masculine about it. I don't even know why it was that person. I think we have some crazy like past life thing or some like connection, like the reason why is like, I don't know. But anyways, I was like talking, but he wasn't there, but it was like he was in my third eye. It was weird. And I was showing the house that me and my roommate used to live in Nebraska before we moved back to Kansas. But it looked different, and I was like, see, and I know I'm in a different reality, because it doesn't look like this in the actual reality, but this is like, it was just really strange. And I'm like showing it all around, but I didn't get to all of the house. I was just like in my daughter's, their room, and then out in the backyard, but in the front yard and then the backyard, and I'm like, this is so crazy, like what am I doing? And I think in that, yeah, that's where it was, in that dream, like, so it's another sign of union if you see like animals in twos. So there's 2 dogs, but one first showed up as a white dog, and then another one as a black dog, and then like I think they changed color, I don't know. And then so they followed me to the backyard, and then eventually they both were just like golden, like golden retriever color, but they looked like they were like labs or something. I don't know, it was weird. And I was like, are you guys here because as a sign for my twin? And I like, you guys are here for, and they just looked at me all like in a really calm, loving way. And I was like, okay. And so yeah, like I'm gonna need to make more of these. So yeah, that was the day before I went on the walk, or like I took a walk later that day, because like my sleep hours are like, I'm up all night, and because I'm a night owl, and then I sleep all day, and since the daylight savings, it works out, I can still take a walk. So I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm gonna get to the walk, but it'll be on the next video.